Hello. So my project for today is a footbridge across this creek. Okay, so this tree is what I'm hoping I can turn into that footbridge. Gotta come down anyway. It's right across the road. Okay, so it's a lot more rotten than I was hoping. Not sure how far that goes. So the way I cut that was I first put in the V-cut, or whatever you call this piece, and then because it was leaning, I couldn't just cut into it normal from the back side, or else at some point the weight would pull the tree over before I got to the hinge, which is this piece here of solid wood. And then the tree would split, and it's called a barber chair, and it would split way up in the air, and the trunk would kind of still be attached and hanging up there. It's very dangerous and hard to deal with. So I did a plunge cut through, and I had to go through from both sides because my blade wasn't enough. They didn't quite line up, as you can see, but I did manage to get them kind of connected, leaving this nice solid wood at the end, so the tree was still very secure. And then once I got them connected, then I just kind of slowly worked up to the end here, and you'll see this the trigger, and it basically at some point couldn't hold the weight and just kind of snapped off, and the tree fell right down where I wanted it. Now my plan is to cut this in half, like split it down the middle. Once I have the right length, I gotta go measure, and then I will flip those on their end, clean up the ends a little bit, and hopefully I can make a stable walking bridge on the two halves to get across that creek. It flows a lot heavier in the spring, and it won't be able to get across it so easily. So it'd be nice to have a footbridge in place before then, and hopefully it doesn't get washed away. So my first job now is to see how far this rot goes. My guess though is that it's gonna take this whole first section away. I see a little hole here too. Looks like hopefully there's no one living in there. That would suck. And hopefully it starts getting solid here, and then hopefully I still have enough thickness here to before I get to the other join there. It's gonna be close though, so I better go measure, see where I'm at. So see you in a bit. Okay, so I measured, I need at least 14 feet. Maybe get away with a little less, but ideally I'd like a little more. So starting at that point there, which I don't know that I could push it much farther than that, coming back past my, I think it's rotten, to here is my 14 foot mark. So ideally I want to be roughly here. So I'm going to cut into this here and see what I get. Okay, so don't really like how this is coming together, so I'm going to change plans. I'm going to put these across still, and then I'm just going to put some cross pieces to step across. That should give it a bit more strength, I hope, too, and I don't know, might be a bit better, but anyway, I'm going to drag these down there and start getting them into place at least. More stable than I thought. Still think I'm going to put some stuff along the top though. Kind of level it off a bit in a few spots. And I should be able to put some logs across the top. But that should be high enough for the spring thaw, I think. Alright, so I'm not going to do much more, but I did add this sort of handrail here across just to make it a little easier.